Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the Joey Talks Football channel. I'm sure that you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, and it's something that I've been thinking about over the past few hours, and I've seen some other people upload about this. But the question that I want to pose to you guys is, are we going to see a large exodus of Liverpool players after Klopp's retirement later this season? He's already said that he's retiring after this season, no matter the outcome. So that means that Liverpool are going to be in search of a new manager at the end of this season. Over the summer months, they're going to be looking and hopefully finding someone quickly. And that put a thought in my head at Liverpool have a lot of people on their team that I consider Jurgen Klopp players. The biggest one being Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he has been recently linked with Real Madrid. And because when I think of him, I think of Klopp, it's going to be very difficult for me to see him play in a Liverpool shirt without Klopp on the touchline. And that's what made me start thinking, does he feel the same way? Certain players I think are fine. Certain newer players I think will go through the process of this new manager and they'll play under him. The likes of Darwin Núñez, I think he enjoys the Liverpool atmosphere. It's not just a Klopp thing. I think players like Harvey Elliott, Connor Bradley, players like that I think are fine. But my question is more of the mainstay players like Alexander-Arnold, Salah, Alisson, Robertson. Now, most of those guys, Salah and Robertson, I think already are going to try to be on the way out of their football career anyway, not just moving on to another club. And I hope that both of them just retire rather than going to Saudi or somewhere. But the likes of Alisson and Trent Alexander-Arnold are two big ones, I think, because I can't imagine them playing for Liverpool without Klopp on the touchline. And it's been like that for so long that now that these rumors are coming out, I want to know how sure it is that these players are leaving. And especially when Real Madrid are interested in you, I rarely see someone turn it down. And so I think if I was a Liverpool fan, I would be very, very wary of this Real Madrid interest in Trent Alexander-Arnold, because we know that Real Madrid's defense currently at the moment is not what it has been in the past. They lack big names, players with a defensive aura, and I think that if they go for Trent Alexander-Arnold, they might as well go for Van Dijk. I don't know why they wouldn't be interested in both. They both play together, and really, when you think about style of play, that never really matters at Real Madrid. When you go there, you play well. They very rarely have flop signings. When you're under such a prestigious club, when you're wearing such a prestigious badge, it very rarely goes bad. I don't think there would be any problem with them fitting in with the senior players in the team, like Nacho. That's the first person I think of. I think Alexander-Arnold would be the perfect replacement for him. I think Real Madrid really needs some younger legs, but experience. Both of these players aren't quite, fresh young superstars, but they're younger than what they have currently at the moment. And I think that confidence on the ball, that forward playing ability, that's all that Real Madrid has been about the past couple years, especially, is that attack teams. They focused a lot on their midfield and their attack. A lot of their midfielders are more attacking minded, but if they could bag at least one defender from Liverpool, I think it's going to make them even more favorites than they are for La Liga, Supercopa, Champions League, more than they already are. They already are, huge favorites for any competition that they play in. Maybe not the biggest with Man City in the Champions League, but they are a huge favorite. And I think that if they get their hands on these players, then it's gonna be very hard for anyone to beat them, because you got to think they just added Jude Bellingham over the summer, and he's fit perfectly into with their group of older players and their younger players coming through. They're gonna be a scary team, especially if they can get Mbappe this summer, which looks almost definite. If they can get Alexander-Arnold, if they could get another aging player, like I think Van Dijk might be on his way out after this Klopp era. If I'm being honest, Alisson, Van Dijk, Alexander Arnold, they might all be looking for the next step because they don't know how the next era at Liverpool is going to go. They know that they've done no fan at Anfield is going to boo them for leaving because they have given so much to the club. If they do it in the right way, there's no bad feelings, there's no harm intended. It would be a perfect carry on to the next chapter of their life. And I think that all three of those players would definitely look at the idea of moving to Real Madrid and inevitably winning trophies over there in Spain. And I think Alexander Arnold is the biggest out of those three that is definitely thinking about this. So I've talked football. Now you go talk football in the comments and I'll listen to you guys. Let me know what you think. But as always, thank you for watching.